So, after living alone in a van for 5 years, I learned something nobody really tells you about van life. Van life gives you freedom, but it also forces you to face parts of yourself most people spend their entire lives avoiding. These are the 5 hardest lessons van life has taught me. Lesson 1. Van life forces you to face yourself. When I first started living in a van, I thought the hardest part of it would be the logistics. Finding places to park, dealing with weather, fixing things when they break,
It's leaking like crazy now. Like it's really leaking.
figuring out where to empty your toilet and where to refill your water tank. But after a few months on the road, I started to realize something. When you're by yourself most of the day, there's a lot more space for your thoughts to express themselves. Without the distractions of others, no constant social noise, just me, my dog, and my thoughts, I realized that solo van life isn't just a lifestyle, it's a mirror. And it forces you to face parts of yourself most people spend their whole lives ignoring. You are the person you spend the most time with in life. You better learn how to like that person. Lesson 2. Being around people doesn't mean connection. Before I started van life, I believed that I would meet a ton of like-minded people once I hit the road. Spoiler, that's not the case at all. You bump into people, but real connection is surprisingly rare. But I remember, even after a super social day, I still felt alone. Because being surrounded by people isn't the same as being understood. And sometimes, the loneliest place you can be is in a crowd of people who don't get you. So make an effort to find your road family, go to van life events, visit meetups, or perhaps join a community like the Van Life Network. It could change your life. And that's actually one of the reasons I started the Van Life Network. It's a private community full of real van lifers from all over the world actually connecting. No algorithms, no ads, no fake social media stuff, just real conversations, real friendships, and people you actually meet on the road. There are weekly calls, a live map to find people near you, and meetups happening all the time. So instead of just chasing the next spot, you start building real friendships along the way. It's completely free to join, links in the description, or scan the QR on screen, and we'll see you there. Lesson 3. Freedom without direction is empty. After spending 1 year connecting with van lifers in the community, I noticed how many people are chasing the same dream. Total freedom. No rent, no boss, just the open road. But after talking to people years into the lifestyle, I started hearing a pattern. A lot of them felt stuck. Not physically, because they could go anywhere, but internally. Like they were moving constantly, but not really going anywhere. And that's when it clicked for me. Freedom by itself isn't enough. Without purpose or direction, freedom can actually start to feel empty. Van life gives you the ability to go anywhere, but it doesn't automatically give you a reason to. And that's why I'm grateful to have the Van Life Network. Lesson 4. Solitude creates growth. The longer I was living van life, the more solo time I had. Long drives, quiet nights, just me dealing with my thoughts basically. And there were days where the solitude felt heavy. But over time, I noticed something strange happening. The more time I spent alone, with no family around, no partner, no friends, no one expecting anything from me, the more time I had to focus on myself, my goals, and my dreams. So when you're by yourself long enough, you stop performing for others. And that's when real personal growth actually begins. So don't be afraid to spend time by yourself. Figure out what excites you and give it a go. Lesson 5. Knowing yourself makes relationships harder. One thing that nobody really talks about with solo travel is what happens after a few years. The more I learned about myself, my values, dreams, and goals, the harder it became to find people who are on a similar wavelength. Vanlifers are already a small minority, and even within that group, not everyone shares the same values or mindset. So be open, but be intentional about the connection that you make. The wrong people will cost you energy, whereas the right people will light you up. So when you bump into people you vibe with, don't just take them for granted. Be grateful and cherish these deeper friendships. Vanlife didn't just teach me how to live on the road. It taught me how to live with myself. And honestly, that's probably the most valuable lesson Vanlife is teaching me every single day. If any of these lessons resonated with you, come and join the Vanlife network for free. And no, you're not alone out there.